Hey guys, welcome to Last Movie Standing. Today, we're going to talk about Mean Girls on 4K. Should you upgrade if you have a Blu-ray? Honestly, I don't know. I just got the 4K and I only have the DVD to compare it to. And I wanted to get the Blu-ray to really see if there's a difference, but guys, it's $30 right now, almost $40. Why is not maybe not 40? I think it's like $26 on Amazon right now. I can't find it at any thrift shops. I went to like 4 yesterday. I'm sitting here like, why is Mean Girls on 4K? On Blu-ray, so hard to find all of a sudden. You would think because the 4K is coming out, the Blu-ray would be like cheaper, like $9.99, $5.99. Nope, 25, $26. Crazy. I will give it this real fast. I'm going to talk about the packaging. This pink case, absolutely genius on the marketing's part. I don't even think Barbie did pink 4K cases. I think they had a pink steelbook, but they just had regular black cases. Like, win for Mean Girls as far as packaging goes. This is a win. I do think it's weird that... So it came with a J card and a slipcover, which is a little weird. I think I know why they did it, because the back, they wanted to keep the back of this like the burn book. All it is just a bunch of kissy lipstick things on here, which matches the front. I keep my J cards and I just cut it and taped it to the back because there's nothing on the back of this. As far as the 4K, here, let's take the slipcover off and do the movie. The 4K looks good. The 4K, it's not nothing to call home about. It's not like, it's definitely not 4K of the year. But I don't think with comedies, there's been this whole like discussion on YouTube recently. I feel like, especially with Anchorman being announced, American Pie being announced on 4K. There's this whole like, why are comedies being done on 4K? Which I think is a little ridiculous. I think anything that was shot on film from the 90s, 80s, 70s, 2000s should get a proper restoration. And I would say about 90% of this is good. But there's one thing that it low-key bugged me when I saw it. And I have to put this as a disclaimer right now. I made a whole video. It's one of the most popular videos on this channel right now. I made a whole in defense of True Lies. And it was talking about people talking about waxy skin. This is a totally different case compared to this. This does not have waxy skin. But there are 2 scenes in here where the skin tones on Gretchen literally turn red. Like, it makes no sense why the lighting should look like that, because it didn't look like that on the DVD. I'm going to try to put comparisons on here, my little crappy shoot the TV from my camera comparisons. I think the skin tones on a very few scenes just look really off. And it's not anything to like discourage me from watching the film. You watch the movie because you like the movie, and it's only in a few scenes. But I kind of get why I'm bringing this up, because a lot of people's thing with this one was the waxy skin, like the DH skin, not the DH, the denoise of the skin, which this goes way deeper. I'm not going to get back into this whole can of worms. This is a way different case scenario, but I kind of understand a little bit why people would be like, that's a little weird. I don't really like that, but it's only like 1 or 2 scenes. This is the same way. And I think, who's that? Movie Guy 365 did his review, and he, I think, said the same thing, where he said, it runs a little warm. I think In Search of Physical Media says something, but he was saying like, oh, but if you watch it on Dolby, it might be one way compared to HDR, which might be true. I don't have a Dolby TV, but I don't feel like you should get like specific expensive software to view a movie properly. I feel like it should basically look good on any TV you get. Not because collectors aren't the only ones buying these. You know what I'm saying? And I still give this a great, it's still a great transfer. The daytime scenes look really good. Anytime outside the day, there is one outside daytime scene where I thought it tinted a little green on the skin. It just looked weird. Like, I'm looking at skin tones. I never watched a 4K and looked at skin tones. Like, and I'm thinking it's a little off, but maybe it's me. I don't know. But there's two scenes with Gretchen where she looks red. She is straight red. She's in a bathroom. It's really the four-way call scene with the girls. And it's a little bit on, it's kind of on everybody, but Lindsay Lohan's scene has a little bit of red, but Gretchen Wiener's character is like, her skin is not normal. Like, she literally looks like she's got a red neon light in her room, like right here. It's really weird and kind of off-putting for me. It's very noticeable. Not enough for me to like, oh, this is the worst transfer ever. You shouldn't, what are you doing, Hollywood? Nothing like that. This movie's fine. Is it worth upgrading to? That's the question I'm proposing. One, for the packaging alone, yes. I think the packaging for this is amazing. I think 90% of this transfer is really, really good and stands out. One last thing, bonus features on this. It has all the legacy features from the Blu-ray and the DVD. I mean, I'm guessing the Blu-ray. I don't own the Blu-ray. But it's got all the original special features. And it's got one new special feature, which says Mean Girls Class of 04. Complete waste of time. It is a complete, all they're doing is promoting Mean Girls 2024. Like, they're just basically interviewing them the whole time. And it's a short 8-minute thing that is a complete waste of time. I've never seen the new Mean Girls. I have zero interest in seeing it. I saw like one or two musical clips online. I'm like, this is so cringe. I can't. That's just my personal opinion. I know a lot of people love it. I'm very much into the original one. And if there's only going to be one pink movie in my collection, I'm glad it's Mean Girls, because it's definitely not going to be Barbie.